From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Mahle. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Right through there for a strike. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. Around second is Turner. Relay throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Next pitch is outside. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Byron Buxton.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Just missed. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Freddie Freeman in the box now. Takes strike one.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. Two runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across one run. Still one out there to pick up.
That one ripped. Long gone. He made him pay for that one. His second home run of the series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long. But he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to one inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Muncy hits one in the air. Abreu makes the grab, 2 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Max Muncy.
Well, Boog, over the last 10 games, batting over 400. I mean, he is helping to carry this ball club, and it's something that they really need right now. When you think about how he's performing, other players on this team starting to feed off of him. A lot of positivity around this guy right now.
Josh Bell, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And downstairs. On the ground, Chisholm. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Red Sox coming up. Back here in Boston, and towing the slab, Matthew Boyd. What do you got on him, Chris?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
So stepping in for Boston, Bobby Witt Jr. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Right through there for a strike. Boyd, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
1 gone, bottom half of the first. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one, Drake Baldwin.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Carlos Correa stands in now, looks at that one inside. 1 out, base is empty. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And forget it. A shot to the opposite field. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 4-1.
Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I'll tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a foul out of play. Diaz leads off first with one away. Pitch misses there, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate
nabs it, and that's the inning. Boston getting closer thanks to the homer. It's now 4-1. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here at Fenway, and here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Fermin, in his 3rd season, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And a foul ball. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Got him on the off-balance throw. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, Dalen Lyle. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Low. Puts it away for the out. So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So a man at first. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Runner. Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Two outs. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity. We got a great view of the action.
Up and in, and it's 3-2. It was in this ballpark. You and I were working together in the 2013 Division Series, and you caught one. Do you remember it? Be honest. Do you remember that?
I do. I sacrificed a bracelet for it, but it was worth it.
My partner doesn't always remember things in the game that have to do with him. Really quickly, who was your first big league hit against? Kevin Appier.
Kevin Appier. See, I wasn't ready for that. That's just wrong, man.
First and second, 2 outs. Digging in, Byron Buxton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the right-hander deals. Hit on the ground to short. Witt. They take the force out, and that is that. Mariners leave a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back in Boston, we head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Boyd back to work. There's a strike. Missed inside with the curve. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. That's inside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's inside, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. At the plate, Taylor Ward. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 8th, center fielder
Josh Lowe up next for the Red Sox. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
Out to center. Turner in pursuit. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Now here's Aaron Hicks.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. Step off throw to first. Ward back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
That's to third. Fair ball. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And now here is Bobby Witt Jr. In the dirt.
2-0.
To third. Tag. Got him. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. And the Red Sox leave 1, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in Boston, new inning getting started. And now, Freddie Freeman. And the right-hander back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Inside, just missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout getting this far down in the order. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one. And strike two.
0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That just misses, and that's ball one.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Muncy digs in. He's 0 for 1.
Well, it's a little concerning when a fastball gets away like that. No run or break to worry about, and he'd still hit him.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball one. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
One strike.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. This to third. On to Chaz, and that is the inning. One left for Seattle, but they lead it 4-1. As we go to the last of the third. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
First baseman, Yandy Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. Yandy Diaz now. And he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
There's a strike. That one missed. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball 3. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back inside Fenway Park. On to the fourth. Stepping in, Freddie Fermin. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
High fly ball out towards left center. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Got him swinging.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Turner at the plate and takes high there.
One and one.
Out towards right center field. Abreu on his way over. Hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Rip towards third. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to first, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Abreu.
2 down, bases empty. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. In there at the knees, strike 1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Ball 1 there. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Fermin down to first. Throw, save. And that was close. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Ward avoids the first pitch for ball 1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Sean Newcomb.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Jeff McNeil. late on that fastball. Newcomb, a 6'5" lefty, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That's inside, and that is ball one. Up the middle, Chisholm. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. So up next, Byron Buxton, 1 for 2. Going one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That misses. 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one fouled off. 2-2. In the air, right field. Abreu makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball. 2 strike.
The other way. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder, Josh Lowe.
Boyd back to work. And he takes a strike.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that skips in the dirt. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Hicks in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. To the right side, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. That one down the line. Muncy sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Lake Backer.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Trout in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And it's fouled away. Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Slider misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Tap foul at the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Edgardo Henriquez getting ready to go. Ginkel also throwing. Way inside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Bell in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that is out of play. Base knock, center field. And that keeps the inning going. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. Swings through that one. 0-1. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. RBI double for the M's. It's now 5-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Third baseman, Carlos Correa.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That's down and in. A slider missed. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So stepping in for Boston, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And there's a ball. Grounder might be 2. McNeil to second. On to Freddie. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Drake Baldwin puts it in the air out towards left center. Buxton makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 5-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Edgardo Henriquez.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Trey Turner. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Inside, ball 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Pitch misses outside. Full count now. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Anytime.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Two down, bases empty. And up next for Seattle, Byron Buxton. 1 for 3. Check swing, called strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Just missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Nobody left for Seattle. They're up 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Wilyer Abreu.
Right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Swung on, popped up left side. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Now batting left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward up next for the Red Sox. He's 2 for 2. That's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a base hit.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
1 gone, runner at first. Josh Lowe now at the plate. Foul ball there. Ward over at first with 1 away.
Whoa.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Left field, way back there. Lyle raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall. Aaron Hicks at the plate.
Now batting, designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
There's a strike. And ball 1. On the ground to third, Muncy. They get the force. Inning over. And the Red Sox leave 1. They're down here 5-1.
Pitching for the
Welcome
Red
back,
Sox.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kevin Ginkel.
Kevin Ginkel.
So now it's Freddie Freeman.
For Seattle, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
That
1-0.
one not close. 1-0. Ginkel, a 6'4" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And there's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now batting, Mike Trout. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
That
1
misses
ball,
the
2
zone,
strikes.
and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Max Muncy. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle. Witt over to first. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Shortstop Bobby Witt Jr. Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brock Stewart hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Freeman makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Base knock right field. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. But he's in there easily.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next to hit, Yandy Diaz. That one kicks away from the catcher, Correa. Up to third on the wild pitch. Little dribbler up along third, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
2 down, bases empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. up next for the Red Sox. That clips the corner.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And a good eye there. Next offering is down low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. Through 8 full, it's the M's 5 and the Red Sox 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hobie Milner.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground, right side, Chisholm to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, catcher Freddie Fermin.
And now for Seattle, Freddie Fermin. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Taj Bradley appears to be getting loose. Foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Lyle now in the box. comes up empty with a swing there. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the M's 5 and the Red Sox 2. Back here at Fenway Park, and here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Just missed. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
That one pushed foul. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
One down, base is empty. Sets him down on strikes. Now only one out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.